So I think that's what does. Here's a little bit of here. This price is. I really don't like the rest. I'm gonna do this instead. And then put it into it. It's a little bit risky, just because of I hope we don't. I hope we get twisted that. Seriously. I want to try this. I've had it increasing that. It's not just a shot around the corner. It's the same with hers. No, I'm not. That's actually, I've never done that before. It's just increases. Push it now. Great. So we don't reverse higher. I just don't like how deep in the range we are, but I really want to see. There's no reason to reverse higher now. Should be good. Yeah. No, I swear to God, this doesn't trip me. Come on. It's okay. Right. I have to get this entry. I told myself, like, today it's clean. It's clean enough. But I should enter with half risk because it's still B minus 7 days, something E plus. And if I'm gonna enter, I gotta get that. I don't want to drop the cap. I don't want the risk. The range is way too large. So I have to drop a CC. But I was gonna do this because I thought this was an enrichment entry. It might not. I don't know about that one actually. That I don't like that really anymore. It's not worth it. And this is a weak ass driver. It's not like it. I think it has to do with the fact that 6M expanded. Look at that C2 reverse into expansion rate. So it's like we've already done so much part of the driver. If I'm gonna go for 10 year continuation, I'll try doing it, but it's probably not. It's gonna be still low probability, just because of the C2 reverse expansion, and then I guess everything else is fine. Everything else is clean. But sick as a dog right now. Yeah. So what I wanted for today on the indices is, let me do my bias real quick. first of all, YM and ES, or actually ES, both reached below this current low, or pretty low, right here. While NQ is still above it, so I was assuming probably S&P, because we created S&P up with YM yesterday, and then today is clearly failing to manipulate away from it, but also price, time, could have held that, but like, especially now going into prior driver, going into 10 minutes, it's clear and obvious that we're wanting to reach for this level, and this is flare S&P, but another thing that supports that as bearish S&P is the fact that this range, we're printing this S&P within OTE within discount, just like close proximity S&P, so it's not a problem at all. So this week open up here. We're tracing to the finding validation level from the high of the week with Thursday manipulation, with Wednesday manipulation, C2. So ideally Thursday creates C3 continuation away from the key level, or creates that daily expansion channel, right? Away from the high of the week towards the target level by respecting to the Peter range. The framework is internal or external. The profile would be Wednesday high of the week C2, Thursday C3, and the S&P would be S&P within the key level, not with the key level, but within. Overall, I think NQ is the strongest asset. This S&P here, put it there. And then here's, yes, did never take this out, so you have S&P here. So overall, NQ is like the strongest asset, lagging asset, and as you can see, that is the case. So it's like now, ideally we show strength switching today on, ideally on the 4 hour, catch up, and break this S&P. So everything is clean and one-sided bearish for the bias on the daily. This is a C3 continuation. I swear there was more. But struggling for it. So today open up here. Flying water channel will be this gap. Price respected that and created a PSP. There in Asia. Here. No S&T fill. In London, push out this low, creating S&T. We've been holding S&T though for a while. But clearly when we created S&T here, that was clear and obvious that you could have traded this. I could have traded this virtually during Asia or London maybe. Anticipating London. Yeah, this would be actually strength also actually super cool. We created S&P here, and then immediately following that S&P we consolidate, and then follow the move. We just follow the displace away from it. So clearly this is color S&P. And then the lagging asset NQ is showing strength switching to catch up by creating that PSP, which is current either. So you can trade London C3. But London retraced away, failed to manipulate. There's literally no reason to do that. This is read as retracement into this range. So ideally, if we retrace, which is 6 into continue, it does. But now at this point, 6 AM has done so much prior to the driver. It's just like, I could trade GXD line sequence, driver continuation, which is what I was trying to do. But, I just don't want the 30 minute, even though this is a second stage PSP, I think. There's a S&P fill here, which would be driver continuation, C3. We're just extremely bearish on all time frames, 1 hour, 30 minute. So ideally, I just wait for 10 AM. I'll let the driver confirm the narrative. So daily 16 closes as so, and then 10 a.m. creates the continuation. So T is a swing point, so just the swing points are shit. But C2 is 3, 4, and then like 10 a.m. C5 is just pretty shit, and then C2 already is going to greatly, compared to 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. C3 could, or like 10 a.m. C3, C5 definitely probably will most likely just consolidate it out. So I'll have to. I do like the PA though. Like it's still clean PA on the one thing, so I'll try to look for a GXT reversal sequence either in 10 a.m. Try that. I'm gonna know kind of. This and then I logged the oil trade that I was going to take, but I didn't because it was during London. But essentially, I was looking for Asia reversal, 21 manipulation, 2 a.m. C3 configuration to reach for this one. I was on ID. I used the string system. This abortion. So I want to see that SP fill, C2, C3, right? And then C3. It's way from this because we got, it's like, how could you trade that? What parameters, right? We got 2 status and T left point here. But without knowing the daily values, here guys know. I'm just trading 10 expansion, daily expansion, right? For expansion, dropping on 30 minute. Looking for the prior to tune. 30 minute, there's no new swing point. On the hourly, there's no new swing point. There's no SMT as well. So 2, 3, 4, 2 MC5. Before I can see a GXT reversal sequence. 2 AM opens up and doesn't do that. But if you look on HO, HO created a 6 PC, which confirms the low of the 2 AM for our panel. The GXT reversal sequence, right prominent. Problem is once the price reach this, beyond this, reach this, so this is going to be terrible. 230, beyond the 230 C3, but then 3M reaches this and then dies off, which would, so if I'm entering during 230, I definitely wouldn't want to see this. I really don't show any disrespect towards each of these candles. I would continue expansion towards this high, so I'm gonna stop loss. I control it easily, or I can just bonus over again, or it's not gonna get stopped out. Okay, and then we consolidate again, just keep consolidating, and create a new swing point here. I was like, okay, maybe you can capitalize on this. Take PSP again, showing strength switching, which is actually what you would want to see on this website, because this is failure SMT here, which automatically that's failure SMT because it's with the failure. This is the Linessa, this is the overall higher target level, so I did the game this asset bullishly to the reaches level, while the other assets are far away from this. So the fact that price credit is equal to high with the other assets, that's automatically failure SMT. I mean, right here. Take this high out here. And then what do we do in the formula? Consolidate. And then what do we do? Very clean, very clean. We show strength switching here. And then we V-shape from the loading, whatever. And then, we V-shape, we show the strength switch, show the further SMP, strength switch, V-shape, and then 2 opens. That's so fucking clean. That's so one-sided bullish. Oh my god. And then, so looking for 230C3. So, oh my god. So, right. So, 2, 3. Right, looking camel 2, go to that CSD. And then, that could be the entry. Either retracement or here. Let's get stop the retracement. You need to shoot for. I actually was simulating the worst case scenario where I instead took off the closure, stop the retracement block, or below skull. Which should still be below the higher time frame daily target level. So ideally, price should not manipulate this high, as it's only a further swing, and continue the extension higher to push for that, but price reach this side here, and then give it deep fast retracement during 2 or 3. Which, if I entered here, either off the closure or off the gap, whatever, obviously soon. Then I would have a stop loss here, and then once price cleared the CI CSD, I would have trailed my stop to this low here, which would have been taken out. So I would have been able to reduce my risk about 40%, 50%, but then price would have taken out. But today I would have risked only 50% of my total equity, or what I usually risk. But I don't know if I want to do that if I'm trying to pass preference. I think I might do that only if what's that pass? What's that other preference? Because I was only gonna do, because like what I wanted to do is a lot of the time, like I want to go to trade during London, Asia, all that, but I'm not comfortable with what I'm risking based on the percentage, right? Based on my capital and all that. Right now it's 2,000. I'm risking like at least 40% of it. I have like 3 or 4 trades max, and then I lose. I'm risking like 25%, 40% sometimes. So it's like instead of I'm just not comfortable with the risk. So what I'm thinking is I can trade more often during I like I'm getting way better, I can tell. I'm getting to the point where I can trade during Asia, London, anytime really. It doesn't have to be New York game. Even after New York game, it doesn't have anytime. And so therefore I'll have more trades, but I'm only going to take my model, obviously A+ setups mainly. But I count those as B-, and it's not during New York game. I mainly count that as like an A- setup, but it could be a B- setup. Right? But in reality, that doesn't matter. I like New York game more. I trust that time period more. But in reality, it doesn't matter. If here, if PA was way cleaner, it would be an A+ setup. It doesn't matter about the time. But it was still my model. It was still valid. The take. It was more of a B- setup. That's the thing. I don't know if I want to. Because I was thinking, like, if I risk 50% on these B minus setups, I won't lose as much if I do lose. And if I do win, I'll be able to collect it. If I at the end of the month if I'm profitable with the trades that I took, which are the B minus setups, if I'm still profitable, then what I can do is slowly increase my risk or just risk what I normally risk for any setup. A plus, B minus, doesn't matter. Knowing that I'm still profitable, doesn't matter. Knowing that even B minus setups are still profitable. Nothing really. But I'll think of that. There's MCs. Yeah, there you go. Yes, made a new high, NQ made a new high, so if I'd sold with the new stuff out, I said that PA on the 30 minute line was on cool. And just the fact that we could have that something here, and it's like, what do press do? Just deep ass trace them, so I want to go away from it. So I want to respect these gaps, these primrose. It's just not want to go bearish. So ideally, we should have respected this gap. I did not want to see price like this is deep ass tracing. Like the driver should have opened up here. Should have opened up. If anything, respected this, or should have opened up, did this, whatever, and then whipped it like that, strong like. This was open. We showed literally no bearishness here. But, any continuation, depends on what the driver does. 9:30 can go lower prior to the yeah, no. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize it's 10 a.m. 6 a.m. All assets are worse and higher. This PA is horrible. Sure. C2, yeah. So I would have to be trading 10 a.m. Reversal C3 most likely. Taking that reverse off the side. Not clean. So, seem like a trader. That's it. I didn't back this up, I think. And I want to talk about why I've been streaming every morning. I've been sick lately. Honestly, I got COVID. Since like one day, I've been sick. But, honestly, I don't know. I'm too sick now. When not smoking weed too. I mean, I'm happy that I'm sick because it's forcing me to not smoke. So now I'm not gonna be stupid 24/7. I'm actually gonna fucking lock in. Everything now should definitely be profitable. Now it should be good. There's enough coming at this point. So it's impossible, but I mean. So yeah, I'm grateful that I got COVID. Now on to Friday. Is there anything Friday? No. And it's like Friday. Maybe we continue. Reach this low in the weekly, probably. If NQ doesn't catch up to Dave, it's highly unlikely, but if it doesn't, maybe we can look for Friday continuation. I don't even know what gold and it's not bad actually. That's not bad PA too. Yeah. I mean oil. If maybe, probably not. It's just gonna be shit PA for the rest of the week. Silver, probably the metals, maybe we can look for continuation C2, 3, 4, and then Friday continuation C5, 3, 4. But I could easily see Friday dying off, and then next week continues. because we're currency 5. That's probably why I'm not gonna trade gold or metals because we're currency 5 on Friday. And then the NSCs. I'll let me clean this for tomorrow. Really depends on what day it is. And who knows, maybe I'll try trading TP continuation.